here only because you were aiding others.
The original Watchers, too, were selfish. They wanted the knowledge for its own sake, not as a tool to be used. And that attitude triggered the virus.
Uh-oh, the beacon's getting ready to guide us someplace. But where?
It seems to me there's only one way to find out. Shall we go?
Creating a sovereign and free inner world, and in connection with, our knowledge and wisdom, and realizing, like, at the end of the day, you want to do your best to know things for yourself and not depend on somebody else, like not depending on, oh, well, Universal said that in a video, you know what I'm saying? Well, so what? That don't prove it to be true, you know what I'm saying? Just because I said it in a video, you know what I'm saying? The truth is in you knowing it and you aligning with it, you know what I'm saying? Let's just say, you go to the doctor, and doctors, they try to bully people into taking, whatever it is that they're offering instead of holistic health, you know what I'm saying? When you're in front of that doctor, you can't be all like unsure and kind of scared and like, well, I saw this in a video about that you don't have to wear a mask, like, that weak ass energy, they, and all and that strong energy or entity of the hospital, you know what I'm saying, start moving through and like pushing you and fear-mongering you out of that mind frame, like, oh no, I don't care what video you saw, this Prozac is best for you. It's, Prozac is better than even eating vegetables and fruits, you know what I'm saying? So I prescribe this Prozac for, you know what I'm saying? Like, but when you're strong, I'm using this as an example, I'm drawing the best example I could give, but just the example of how you end up, having to succumb to the system, succumbing to having to deal with medicines you don't want to deal with, having to deal with a system you don't want to deal with on that level, you know what I'm saying? If you're not taking care of yourself and knowing these things for yourself, you know what I'm saying? Because when you know certain things on your own, without having to depend on somebody else, like that's the true essence of it, is again like getting your inner world into a true space of, again, that knowledge and awareness of, true sovereignty and really knowing it, you know what I'm saying? And again, because you can't just be like, oh, well, that video said something about it, you know what I'm saying? Hey, don't you know it's illegal to collect rainwater? Man, no, I know I could collect rainwater because I'm indigenous being, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're sure of yourself and you just like, bam, compared to where somebody, hey, you collected rainwater, that's against the... like when you all like, it's like, they gonna move you from that space in essence, you know what I'm saying? Because you're not strong in the foundation of knowing that what you doing, you could do without having to answer to nobody else, you know what I'm saying? And that's not no anarchy, like, hey, chaotically go, do shit. No, it's just like you just don't have to listen to, like, because we hear those statements and I know how that anarchy spirit would take that phrase and turn it into like, oh yeah, everybody don't give a fuck about what nobody else think, just do whatever. And it's not saying that, it's just at the end of the day though, knowing that you don't have to answer to nobody else in that sense, you know what I'm saying? Like you're not on trial, like, there's no, like in the natural sense of being, because again, like that court system, all that shit is, that's some bullshit made up for a system of, in essence, control and literally just, trying to taint soul energy, you know what I'm saying? Who says you got to answer to that? You know what I'm saying? You're a sovereign being that been existing before all of that, you know what I'm saying? It's to know that, you know what I'm saying? And you know, and deal with beings who are in alignment with that as well. You know what I'm saying? Pay attention to your environment, and that'll let you know if you're around who you need to be around when it comes to, you know, the knowledge that you are aware of.